When you step on that field as a Creekside Knight, you enter with one common goal. We play for each other, and we play to win. It takes sacrifice, commitment, and discipline. It takes countless hours in the cages and on the diamond. From the moment one season ends to the time a new one begins, we stay working. Everything we've done has built to this. It's time for the playoffs.
2 wins for a series, 6 wins for a regional title, 8 wins for a state championship. Under the lights, in electric atmospheres, with seasons on the line, the conquest starts now.
That one is crushed to left center. It is dangerous. It is gone. Connor Belisic goes deep. Swung on, and that ball is down and right. Romeo walks it off. Welcome to Spruce Creek High School, where we're live on Schlick Sports for Game 2 between the Creekside Knights and the Spruce Creek Hawks. Spruce Creek took this one in dominating fashion last night. Game 1 by a score of 8-1. Creekside now with their season on the line, going up against the number 18 team in the country on an 18-game win streak. Can the Knights get it back to their place, keep their season alive? They got their work cut out for them as they're going up against Garrett Grant on the mound for Spruce Creek. 11 appearances, 11-0 for the FAU commit this season. The Knights throwing arguably their ace as of late, Nick Romeo, coming off of a complete game against Timber Creek in Game 3, 5 hits, 1 run, 1 earned. He has an .089 ERA over his last 7 appearances. All signs pitching, leaning towards a pitcher's duel tonight. Let's send you down to the field now for the team introductions and the national anthem here at Spruce Creek.
Let's meet the team. First for Creekside, visitors on the score road, record of 18 wins and 12 losses. First and on starters, number 8, Hunter Schlegel. Number 9, Josh Huber. Number 10, Matt Dyson. Number 13, Drew Williams. Number 14, Joe Huber. Number 15, Ryan Frank. Number 16, Anthony Romeo. Number 17, Landon Elliott. Number 19, Xander Brown. Number 21, Matt Beck. Number 22, Austin McElroy. Number 23, Hudson Height. Starting lineup for the Knights. Batting first and playing right field, number 20, Jonah Leidy. Batting second, the designated hitter, number 5, Gavin Dupre. Batting third, the catcher tonight, number 3, Connor Ballison. Batting fourth and playing third base, number 1, Parker Morton. Batting fifth and playing left field, number 4, Zach Jackson. Batting sixth and playing center field, number 6, Michael Bison. Batting seventh and playing first base, number 7, Kevin Blanchard. Batting eighth and playing shortstop, number 2, Aiden Bennington. Batting ninth, the pitcher tonight, number 12, Nick Romeo. Playing second base, number 18, Ryan Robinson. Assistant coaches for Creekside, Chris Andrews, Darren Lester, Tony Nazeo, and Robbie McCloskey, and the head coach of the Knights, Chris King. Now, the starting lineup tonight for the Hawks. Batting first, playing center field, number 23, Tyler Bredesen. Batting second, for shortstop tonight, number 9, Kevin Brown. Batting third, the designated hitter, number 14, L.J. Edwards. Batting cleanup, the first baseman, number 10, Lucius Colorado. Batting fifth, playing second base, number 7, Jason Garcia. Batting sixth, and playing right field, number 15, Nate Rico. Batting seventh, playing third base, number 1, Justin Broden. Batting eighth, playing left field, number 22, Mason Campbell. Batting ninth, behind the plate tonight, number 5, David Boylan. On tonight for the Hawks, number 8, Garrett Grant. This is Perfect for Spruce Creek, Coach Steph Lover, Colin Lombardoni, Joe Miller, and Smith. And his Perfect Priest, and his first season coach, Matt Freeman. Jim Meyer for tonight's game at first base, Dave Calicott. At third base, T.J. Spaghetti. And behind home plate, Aaron Kristoff. Now fans, please stand as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Here we go. Game 2 between Creekside and Spruce Creek, live on Schlick Sports. Tonight's game is a presentation of the 2025 FHSAA Baseball Regional Semifinal on Schlick Sports. Rights to the broadcast of this regional contest in the 2025 FHSAA Class 7A Baseball Championship have been granted to Schlick Sports by the FHSAA and is intended solely for the enjoyment of our viewing audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written consent of the Florida High School Athletic Association is prohibited. Here we go, the Knights with their season on the line and maybe their toughest test yet against Garrett Grant and the Spruce Creek Hawks. Let's see how the Knights line up offensively in this one. Creekside led off by Jonah Libby. Gavin Dupre moving up to the 2-hole for Creekside with Connor Belizik batting third, Parker Morton in the cleanup role. Jackson Bysham 5-6 with Tavern Blansit, Aiden Benechek, and the pitcher Nick Romeo rounding things out. On the mound for Spruce Creek, Garrett Grant. Mentioned in the pregame open just how good he's been this season. One of the best pitchers in the state of Florida and maybe the country. He has gone 11 appearances, 62 2/3 on the mound with an 11-0 record. His ERA, .67. He struck out 79 while walking just 6. Opponents hitting 130 against Garrett Grant this season. The fielding alignment behind him out in the outfield, it's Sanders Boyesen and Rico left to right. On the infield, Justin Cronin, the third baseman, with Devin Crown at short, Payson Garcia at second, and Lucas Badalato at first. Seamus Moylan behind the plate, with Garrett Grant towing the slab. Spruce Creek took game 1. Creekside trying to stay alive and get it back to their place for game 3. Jonah Libby stepping up to the plate. 0 for 3, reached on a hit by pitch last night. First pitch swinging and chops one foul. We are underway. First pitch, 6:34. It's a beautiful night out here. 79 degrees with a nice breeze. The wind blowing out again, 13 miles an hour to left field. Libby swings through that one, 0-2. The ball was flying, saw quite a few BP home runs. Center field says 375. Plays a little smaller out here. The 0-2 to Libby. Thought about it. Did he go? No, he did not. Garrett Grant with a fastball in the upper 80s, according to Perfect Game, with a changeup, slider, and a curveball. Standing at 6'4", 205. The senior comes set. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 2. In his last 6 starts, 5 have been complete games from Garrett Grant. Coming off of a 4-inning complete game when Spruce Creek mercy ruled Atlantic Coast to advance to the regional semifinals. He allowed 2 hits, no runs. Libby fights one off with 2 strikes. He's seeing some pitches. Pitch number 6 of this plate appearance coming up. The 2-2 offering. Another foul ball from Libby. Just try to find a way on and run up that pitch count early on. Creekside would love to see their leadoff man aboard. Knights dugout making noise. The 2-2 outside for ball 3. What an at-bat from Jonah Libby. Pitch number 8 coming up. Can Libby win the battle? Grant comes set. The payoff pitch. Swing and a chopper towards Crown at short. Charging, throws to first, and got him. 1 away. Good battle there from Libby. 8 pitches it took Grant to get him. Brings up Gavin Dupre. Dupre, the Creekside DH, spent most of the season as just kind of a pinch hitter for Creekside, but he's worked his way into the order. Got the start on the mound last night. He's hitting .353 this season with 5 RBIs. The 0-1. Paints the corner, 0-2. Two-strike count on Gavin Dupre. After a couple heaters, goes to the breaking ball. Another bouncer to short, handled by Crown, and a good play gets Dupre. 2 away. Now Connor Belizik with 2 outs in the inning. And last night, after the first 2 men down in order, Belizik went deep to left field with one of the furthest baseballs I've seen hit at the high school level. Sent that one a ways past the scoreboard in left center field. He was thinking homer right there. Fastball up and in, swings and misses, 0-1. The second pitch to Belichick. Another fastball, that one outside. The crowd's still filing in, not quite as big as we saw last night, but then again, early in this game, we'll see it fill out as we play on. Curveball doesn't bite. 2 balls and a strike on Connor Belichick. The heater goes high. 3-1. Three one count. We'll see what Grant wants to give Belichick. Here's the pitch. Goes with the slider high, and Belichick wishing he didn't swing at that one. 3-2. Here's Grant. Goes back to the slider and gets him swinging. And that ends the inning. Knights down in order in the first. First chance for the Hawks coming up next.
When you think sports, you think Action Sports Jacks, the official station of the Jaguars, on location for every game. But the most experienced team in town doesn't stop there. From high school football to the big events in the area, Action Sports Jacks is always on. Now, we take that to a new level. Action Sports Jacks 24/7 is around-the-clock coverage of the teams you love and the moments you can't miss. The best local sports in Jacksonville on Action Sports Jacks 24/7.
Bottom of the first inning and the first chance for Spruce Creek coming up. Let's see their batting order for game 2, and it's, hey, look at that, exactly the same as game 1. Boyson, Crown, Edwards leading things off with Badalato, Garcia, Nate Ricco in the heart of the order. Justin Cronin, Mason Sanders, and Seamus Moylan, 7, 8, 9. Out on the field for Creekside, the Knights put Zach Jackson back out in left field. Michael Bysham in center with Jonah Libby in right. On the infield, it's Morton, Benechek, Robinson, and Blancett across the diamond. Connor Belichick behind the plate, and out on the mound, Nick Romeo getting the start for Creekside. Romeo this season has made 11 appearances, 9 starts, going 46 innings with a 4-2 record, a 2.43 ERA for Nick this season. The lefty has been brilliant as of late, and the Knights are going to need him tonight if they want to take down the Hawks. Tyler Boyson in the leadoff role. The wind and the pitch. The slurve in for a strike. Boyson hitting .356. On base percentage at .509. The 1-1. Swing and a pop foul. The 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Chopper to third. That ball is foul. Over by head coach Matthew Cleveland. Cleveland picked up his 100th win as the head coach at Spruce Creek earlier this year. The 1-2. Another breaking ball and another foul ball. The 2-strike approach was impressive from Spruce Creek last night. The 1-2. Misses low, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 from Romeo. Up and away. Count now full on Boyesen. Good battle here. Pitch number 8 coming up from Romeo. And slashed into right field for at least one. Boyesen taking the turn and stopping with a single. It's a wild throw into second, but not wild enough for Boyesen to try anything. Great plate appearance there from Tyler Boyesen. Puts a runner on first, nobody out. Devin Crown stepping up to the dish. Crown, a Mississippi College commit. Hitting .359, 1 home run, 19 RBIs. Got a man on first, nobody out. The first pitch to him. Swing and a miss. Missed on the changeup. The kick and the 0-1. Lays down a bunt. Trickles foul. Quickly 2 strikes on the shortstop. Spruce Creek averaging over 8 runs per game this season. They've plated 260 over 30 contests. The Knights pitching staff is what has gotten them to this point. Pickoff move, and back in time is Boyesen. Ground ball up the middle, chance for 2, 4, 6, 3, not in time at first. 1 down on the fielder's choice. Runner on first and 1 away for LJ Edwards. The DH stayed hot last night, doubled in the first. He's got Crown standing on first base. There's strike 1. This is an aggressive team, Spruce Creek, when it comes to stealing bases. Nick Romeo, when he's on the mound, there's not been a single stolen base against him this year, and that's over the course of 46 innings. He's got that slide step working out of the stretch, and always tougher to steal on a lefty on top of it. And it helps when Connor Belzic's got a real good arm behind the plate. Outside on Edwards. 1-1. Two strike count now on the DH. Not a big lead at first from Devin Crown. He's going. Pitch a ball, throw down to second. Got him by a mile. Don't steal on Romeo and Belizik. There's the result. Two and two with the bases now empty. Here's the pitch. Foul ball off the bat of LJ Edwards. Edwards committed to Duke, transferred over to Spruce Creek from DeLand a couple of years ago. Another 2-2, and another foul ball. Flailed at that one, just able to make contact. Spruce Creek seeing a lot of pitches in the first inning. Still 2-2. This one's driven right. That ball carrying. Libby going back. Can't make the catch. Bounces off the wall. It's a double for LJ Edwards. And that ball jumped off of his bat. Libby had a good effort at that one. Just think he might have overran it. Missed when he reached up with the glove. Would have been a great play out in right field. Instead, a runner in scoring position with 2 away for Lucas Badalato. Same situation that Badalato was in the first inning yesterday. Bases were empty with 2 outs. Edwards a 2-strike double. Badalato struck out yesterday trying to get right and drive in a run today. Spruce Creek trying to grab an early lead. You feel for Creekside, getting that first run is going to be critical in this game. Unable to provide that in the first with a 1-2-3 inning. Swing and a miss at strike 2. Oh-2 is the count. Edwards in scoring position. 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Romeo comes set, and he'll look Edwards back to second. Oh-2 is the count. Romeo attacking the zone, gets a swing and a miss to end the inning. Spruce Creek gets a pair of knocks, but no runs in the first. On to the second. We've got a scoreless ball game. You are watching the 2025 FHSAA Regional Semifinals on Schlick Sports. Game day is here. Does your lawn look like a winner or a losing team? At Captain's Lawn Services, we tackle overgrown grass, rough edges, and messy yards so you can focus on the big game. Our expert mowing, trimming, and edging will have your lawn looking championship ready all season long. Don't get sidelined by yard work. Call Captain's Lawn Services today and let us handle the groundwork while you cheer on your team. Captain's Lawn Services. Your lawn, our game. Let's take a look at the 7A Region 1 bracket and where we stand right now. Creekside and Spruce Creek in Game 2 here. The Hawks with a 1-0 lead. Then down below them in the bracket, Winter Park and Haggerty. Haggerty taking Game 1 by a score of 4-0. First pitch in Game 2 for them coming up here in 9 minutes. Winter Park, a really good team. Haggerty, quality opponent on the other side. Should be an exciting Game 2 there. As Parker Morton leading things up. 0-1. Morton shows bunt, gets it down. Grant comes off the mound, fields it cleanly, and retires Morton. 1 down in the top of the second. The Knights not afraid to throw down a bunt. Didn't work for him there. Now Zach Jackson with the first man down in the inning. Grant working exclusively from the stretch. Gets a strike in there on the left fielder. Second pitch to Jackson in for a strike. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Another fastball, this one fouled away. onto the beach volleyball courts. Still 0-2. Pulled the string on him there after 3 straight heaters. Decided to go to the breaking ball and caught Jackson out in front. 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Michael Bysham up at the plate. The first pitch to Creekside center fielder, a fastball in for a strike. Creekside, a team that's been seeing a lot of off-speed pitches lately. But we've seen early fastballs from Grant. He's attacking the zone with it, getting ahead in counts. Creekside got to be ready for that heater, as Grant has been using it quite often. Bysham not close on that one. Up at the letters, couldn't catch up. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Outside on Michael. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-strike pitch. Fastball paints the black and ends the inning. Creekside down again, 1-2-3 in the second. Scoreless as we hit the bottom of the second. Tonight's game is brought to you by Happy Pools, Jacksonville's hometown pool service. At Happy Pools, we care enough to know your name when you call, but we're also big enough to handle all your pool care needs. Right now, new customers get their first 3 months of service for just $99 a month when you mention this ad. Text Creekside25 to 904-980-8512 to see if you qualify and see why more local families trust Happy Pools to keep their pool happy.
Get local sports on demand with Action Sports Jacks 24/7. All sports, all local, all the time. From the locker room to the field, the Jacks, high school football, the Jacksonville Armada, and don't forget, the Brett and Austin Show.
They're all in on Trevor.
Of course. Download the Action News Jacks Now app, available wherever you stream or at actionnewsjacks.com. TV, phone, laptop, desktop. Action Sports Jacks 24/7. Jacksonville sports, all the time.
Bottom of the second inning. It's Garcia, Rico, and Cronin coming up for Spruce Creek. Payson Garcia, the second baseman, up at the plate. Lefty on lefty. Garcia standing in just off the plate. Toes on the line of that left-handed batter's box. Giving Romeo no room to miss on the inside. Fouls that first pitch away, 0-1. Good curveball into the zone. 2 strikes on Garcia. The 0-2 pitch from Nick Romeo. Sliced foul. Another 2-strike pitch. Missed down and away. Saw a lot of pitches in that first inning from Romeo. Looking for a little less action here in the second. Another foul ball from Payson Garcia. Romeo's filling up the strike zone, 26 pitches, 20 of them strikes. Staying on the attack here or going away. Goes on the inside part of the plate, and another foul ball from Garcia. Spruce Creek would love to run up that pitch count from Nick Romeo and force Creekside's hand going to their bullpen. The 1-2 pitch. Down and away. Ball 2 on Garcia. Two home runs, 24 RBIs from Garcia this year. Shoots another one foul. Hitting .372, .486 on base percentage. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. One away. Back-to-back strikeouts from Nick Romeo. One down in the bottom of the second brings up Nate Ricco. Ricco out in right field leads the team with a .380 batting average. 18 RBIs this year. Full windup, first pitch swinging. Popped up, shallow right field. Leiby and Robinson both came to make a play, and it drops in between them. It'll be a base hit for Nate Ricco. That ball in no man's land in shallow right field. Someone's got to be aggressive there and take that ball. It seemed like everyone was kind of expecting someone else to make a play. One on with one out. Pickoff move to first, and back in time is Ricco. Another pickoff move. Justin Cronin up at the plate. Hitting .377. OPS north of 1,000. Swings and misses at strike one. Romeo's throwing strikes, challenging these hitters. Little chopper back to the mound. Romeo throws to second. Robinson makes the play. Good stretch, keeps the foot on the bag. No throw to first as Cronin will reach on the 1-4 fielder's choice. Brings up Mason Sanders, the left fielder. 2 outs and a runner on first. One on as Sanders takes a strike. Last night, reach base twice, both on fielder's choices. Parker Morton coming in from third, playing in near the grass as that one goes down and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Romeo comes set. Here's the pitch. Skied to center. Bysham to his right, makes the play, and ends the inning. 2 innings clean from Nick Romeo. On to the third between Creekside and Spruce Creek. That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. We specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today. Tavern Blancett leading things off in the top of the third. Takes a ball down and in. The Knights' first baseman hitting in the 7 spot. One of the most consistent performers for this team, hitting .316. Called strike makes it 1-1. Third pitch to Blancett. Golfed out to center, hard contact, it's down! That ball gets to the wall. Blancett on his horse, headed to second. It's a stand-up double. Knights with the man in scoring position. Nobody out in the top of the third. Well, he took that pitch down, and he did damage with it. Boyesen got some good speed out in center field. Looked like he might be able to run that ball down, and it bounced off of his glove. Would have been a really tough play. First hit of the game for Creekside. Knights doubles are brought to you by Triple Crown Fence. Call today for a free estimate at 305-331-9377. Benechek showing bunt and taking high, 1-0. The Knights with some energy after that leadoff double. You're not going to get too many opportunities against Garrett Grant. Got to get this run home. Benechek pops the bunt up, going down that third base line. Some diving attempts. Bottolato laying out, coming all the way over from first base. No one gets to it in the end. It's 1-1. Got to get this bunt down. The 1-1. Bunts it foul. Now 1-2. We'll see. The Knights not afraid to bunt with 2 strikes. Benechek's going for it. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. And that's a strikeout. Brings up Nick Romeo, the pitcher trying to help himself out. A runner in scoring position with 1 away. The first pitch to him. Swings and lines one hard but foul down that left field line. I think he was hunting that fastball just a little bit late. Trying to straighten it out. The 0-1 to him. Tries to cross him up, going to the curve. Doesn't get him to bite. It's ball one. 1 on, 1 out. Nothing on the scoreboard so far. Creekside trying to change that. A little look towards second. Tavern Blancett, not a threat to steal. Here's the pitch. Sends a chopper towards third. Chris King with the bare hand. Sends it back to the mound in a 1-2 count. Romeo had the 2-run single that put Creekside ahead in their first meeting. Chokes up on the bat. Here's the 2-strike pitch. Shoots it foul. We'll do it again. Big time pitch coming up. Just saw the fastball. We'll see if he sticks with it or tries to throw an off-speed pitch in there. Get him to chase. And he does. Goes down in the dirt, drop third strike. They finish it off. There's now 2 down. Brings up Jonah Leiby, the leadoff man. Saw 8 pitches in his first plate appearance, but ended up grounding out to short. Tavern Blancett had the leadoff double. He still stands on second base with now 2 outs. First pitch is low, 1-0. Creekside as a team hitting .280 this season with runners in scoring position. That number a lot lower lately. At one point this year, they were up around 316, 315, if I'm remembering correctly. That was about mid-March. One count. Time called at the plate. Now stepping off, the FAU committed Grant back on the mound. Comes set. The 1-1. Swings through the heater. 2 strikes now on Leiby. Couple of strikeouts after the leadoff double. Grant searching for number 3. The pitch, runner goes, swung on and driven to left. Going back on it, Sanders. Back to the wall, makes the grab, and ends the inning. Loud out number 3 from Jonah Leiby, but Garrett Grant works around the leadoff double. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Headed to the bottom of the third. Triple Crown Fence is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports. Transform your space with our high-quality fences. Whether you're looking for privacy, security, or a touch of elegance, we've got you covered. At Triple Crown Fence, we pride ourselves on craftsmanship and durability. Our expert team ensures a seamless installation process so you can enjoy peace of mind and enhance your property's curb appeal. Call us today at 305-331-9377 for a free estimate. Your dream fence is just a phone call away. Welcome back, bottom of the third inning, and now 1-0. Seamus Moylan, the 9-hole hitter and the catcher, up at the plate. Swings and misses. 1-1 the count on him now. Creekside had an opportunity in the top of the third. Couldn't get any runs home. Spruce Creek has seen some base runners, but haven't been able to produce anything yet. 2-1 on the catcher. Up and down the order. Some great hitters for Spruce Creek. No one below 270. As a team, Spruce Creek came into this one hitting .326. Here's the 2-1 pitch. At the knees. Strike 2 on Moylan. Romeo steps off. Deals on the 2-2, goes down and away. Counts full. The payoff pitch. Tap foul, we'll do it again. Moylan fighting with 2 strikes. Dugout making noise for him. Creekside cheering on Romeo, the 3-2. Ground ball to short, takes a hop on Benechek, throws to first. Good stretch from Blancett to make the play. 1 out in the bottom of the third. Back to the top of the lineup, and Tyler Boyesen. Had a leadoff single his first time up, worked a great at-bat. And then in a 3-2 count, poked one the other way. One out in the inning. Here's Romeo. Goes outside, ball 1. Second pitch to Boyesen, big swing and a miss. Spikes that one in the left-handed batter's box. It's 2-1. Seeing a lot of pitches from Nick Romeo, and it's not necessarily due to him missing the strike zone. It's due to a lot of contact, a lot of foul balls. Pitch number 37 gets Boyesen to chase down low. 2-2. Two-strike offering. Goes to the slurve and misses. We've seen a few breaking balls here from Romeo. Does he go to the fastball with 2 strikes or stay off speed? Looked like the changeup there, and it's fouled away. Another good at-bat from Tyler Boyesen. He's worked it full again. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at that one, gets to the backstop. A 1-out walk for the leadoff man. First free pass issued by Romeo in this game. Brings up Devin Crown. A runner on first. Crown grounded into a fielder's choice his first time up. First pitch swinging, it's through into left. A walk and a single with 1 out. 2 on and 1 out for LJ Edwards. The future Duke Blue Devil had that double in the first. Runners on first and second after getting the sign. She steps into the box. First pitch swinging. It's a foul ball. 0-1. I mentioned just how good this Spruce Creek offense is. They've scored 5 or more in all but 5 games. They're 3-2 when they don't hit that mark. Creekside's got to keep them under 5, especially with the way the Knights offense is playing. Just 8 runs in their last 4 games and scoreless through 3 so far. Edwards drives this one to left, going back on it. Jackson at the wall, leaps and can't get it. It's an opposite field 3-run home run for LJ Edwards. Man, has he got hot at the right time. Came into this series batting 1,000 in the playoffs. 1 for 4 last night. 2 for 2 with a double and a homer so far in this one. Time called by the home plate umpire. Think he needs some baseballs. Future college roommates Lucas Bottolato and Nick Romeo. Romeo got him swinging the first time up. Outside 1-2. Another 2-strike pitch, goes down low. Romeo and Bottolato actually talk quite often. They've gotten to know each other pretty well since their commitments. A slurve, Romeo falls, a little tapper, bare-handed second. Robinson with a wild throw to first. Bottolato will reach base on the infield single. The last 4 men have reached, brings up Payson Garcia. Garcia struck out his first time up. Creekside not very accustomed to playing from behind this year. Even when they've struggled to put runs on the board, they've scored first in over 20 of their games. Down 3-0 in the third. 0-2 count. Two-strike pitch, down and away for a ball. Base hit to right. Bottolato trying for third. It skips away from Libby and right. Botolato's going to score. Garcia on his way to third as the throw hits the cutoff man. Gets away from the cutoff man. He's coming home. It's 5-0. A single turns into an inside the Parker. The Knights now making a change out and right after 2 errors on the play from Libby. Five nothing, just like that. Brings up Nate Ricco. Base is now empty. It's probably the only positive right now for Creekside. This game has gotten away from him quickly. Ricco taking a ball. Spruce Creek loud as they are in the driver's seat. Down low 2-0. The Hawks' last regional title appearance 2023. That year they made it to the Final Four. Last state championship 2012. It ain't over till it's over. But I'd say this Spruce Creek team has a pretty good chance of adding another state championship to their resume. Fly ball to center. Bysham in pursuit. Makes the catch. 2 down. Now Justin Cronin to the plate. In a 3-0 game, you still feel like there's a chance there, but now 5-0. Defensive miscues, getting those 2 runs in. Third inning against Garrett Grant. There's still time for the Knights, but they're in a tough spot right now. 2-0, swing and a miss. 2-1 now on Justin Cronin. Romeo with the 2-1, make it 2-2 now. Two strikes and 2 outs. Down the right field line, that ball is foul. Romeo back on top of the hill. The 2-2. Sent foul. And Cronin staying alive. The 2-2 again. On the slurve. Romeo Fields coming off the mound, throw to first, gets him to end the inning. 5-run score for Spruce Creek, 3 on the home run, 2 on the errors. Knights got to fight heading into the 4th. For all your mortgage needs, contact Troy Silhan with Loan People Mortgage. Whether you are a first-time home buyer, 10-time buyer, need down payment assistance, or are looking to invest in real estate, give Troy a call at 904-217-9489. Loan People Mortgage is a top mortgage lender here in Northeast Florida that can help you with your home purchase or refinance needs. FHA, VA, conventional, and jumbo loans are just a few of the things Troy Silhan and Loan People can help you with. Give Troy a call today at 904-217-9489. Gavin Dupre coming up here. Top of the 4th inning, Knights down 5-0. 2-3-4 coming up in the order. Dupre up at the plate. Takes up and away for a ball. The Knights DH grounded out to short his first time up. One pitch, can't catch up to the heater. 2 strikes now. Chopper towards third. Cronin with the throw. Bang, bang play, but the throw beat him by about a half step. 1 down. Connor Belizik coming up for Creekside. Homered last night. Also had a single and a walk. First pitch, strike 1. Quickly 0-2, Grant ahead of Belizik. Comes set. Here's the pitch. Fouled off the mask of Moylan. Just missed the curveball. 0-2. 1 down in the top of the 4th. Fastball frozen. Belizik didn't agree with the called strike. Painted that corner. 2 down. Brings up Parker Morton. Tried to lay down a bunt his first time up, unsuccessfully. First pitch curveball into the zone for a strike. Grant's second pitch to Morton. Another curve goes down and away. The 1-1. Tried the corner and missed. Two down in the fourth inning. The pitch to Morton. Thought about the curve. Ended up taking it away. Ball 4 outside. A 2-out walk for Parker Morton. Brings up Zach Jackson. Struck out his first time up. First pitch to Jackson. Went about, I'd say, 4/7 on that swing, a little over 50%. Shows the bunt gets hit, and he'll take his base. And now we got an argument. It did not go. So now 2 aboard for Creekside with 2 outs, and Michael Bysham up at the plate. Two on, 2 out. Outside. 1-0 on Michael Bysham. Second pitch goes down in the dirt. Morton taking off for third, and he is in. Both runners in scoring position now, and a 2-0 count. I think Moylan, if he had recognized that when he first went, he would have been out by a good bit. An aggressive send, and it works. 2-0. Two in scoring position, 2 outs, the pitch. Down and away, 3-0. We'll see if Grant wants to attack. He's got a base open on first. That one to the backstop. Morton trying for the plate. He scores! It's 5-1. On the wild pitch, Knights on the board. Runners at the corners for Tavern Blancett. He doubled his first time up. Michael Bysham, the Knights' leader in stolen bases, on first. 2 outs, but a runner on third, second base open. Seniors on the bases and one up at the plate. Trying to keep their careers alive as Creekside Knights. Behind on the fastball. 0-1. Second pitch to Blancett. Bisham taken off. They do throw to second. He is safe. Throw home. Not in time. Jackson scores from third. It's 5-2. Another runner in scoring position, now a 5-2 game. The Knights with some life. Runner goes again, and the pitch is dropped. Called a strike. 1-2. Bisham on third. Blancett trying to get it back to a 2-run game. Grant set. Here's the pitch. Foul tip, strike 3, and that ends the inning. But the Knights get 2 on the scoreboard. Back in the game as we hit the bottom of the 4th.
Planning your next getaway? Don't leave your vacation up to chance. Step up to the plate with the veteran-owned, award-winning Dapper Travels. We cover all the bases, from luxury cruising to authentic European experiences, making sure your trip is a grand slam. No strikeouts, no curveballs, just smooth sailing and first-class service. So before you swing and miss on travel plans, scan the code on the scoreboard or visit www.dappertravels.com and let's knock your next vacation out of the park.
Do your feet constantly hurt you and you're not sure what to do? Come see Dr. Bradley Herbst, a board-certified podiatrist at Podiatry Associates of Florida. Dr. Herbst specializes in the treatment of foot and ankle problems, including diabetic foot care, ingrown toenails, hammer toes, bunions, fractures, and more. We're ready to take care of you and keep your feet and ankles healthy. Come see us on San Jose Boulevard in South Mandarin. Call to make your appointment today at 904-268-6993. Bottom of the 4th inning, and time for a pitching change brought to you by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Matt Bisham out of the bullpen for Creekside. Now a 5-2 game. He would typically be that Game 3 starter, but the Knights right now just trying to get to Game 3. They've got Bisham on the mound. Carved up Spruce Creek in their first meeting. Trying to do it again out of the pen. Just misses. 1-2 on the left fielder, Mason Sanders. When you're ready to make a change for your home or auto, go to Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency, and bwquote.com. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch to Sanders. Takes low, 3-2. Bisham was working well with the fastball slider combo against Spruce the first time against him. Goes to the heater, gets a swing and a miss. 1 away in the bottom of the 4th. Now Seamus Moylan coming up to the plate. I gotta say, he's got one of my favorite walk-up song choices. I'm shipping to Boston for the Irishman. That's a sweet song. 1 away. First pitch to Moylan. Goes low. Ball one. For Bysham, just got to avoid the walks. That's going to be key. Gotten him into some trouble his last couple outings. 1-1 now on Moylan. Third pitch to him. Goes outside. Try to put a little something extra on that one, just overthrew. The 2-1 pitch. Nasty slider. Drops back into the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Moylan. Here's the pitch. Just a save me type swing right there. Realized that slider was coming back down at the very last second. Barely able to make contact. Still 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts out of the bullpen for Matthew Bysham. Back to the top of the order, and Tyler Boyesen. Boyesen has reached twice, once on a single, once on a walk. Nasty slider, 0-1. A 1-2-3 inning, and you've got some juice. 0-2 now on Boyesen. 2-strike count. Here's Bysham. Got him swinging! 1, 2, 3. Matt Bysham strikes out the side. On to the 5th. Creekside with some momentum.
When you think sports, you think Action Sports Jacks, the official station of the Jaguars, on location for every game. But the most experienced team in town doesn't stop there. From high school football to the big events in the area, Action Sports Jacks is always on. Now, we take that to a new level. Action Sports Jacks 24/7 is around-the-clock coverage of the teams you love and the moments you can't miss. The best local sports in Jacksonville on Action Sports Jacks 24/7.
It's a 5-2 game. Creekside played it 2 in the fourth, and then got a 1-2-3 inning, all via the strikeout from Matt Bysham. Creekside with 8-9-1 coming up. Aiden Benechek takes a strike. It's 0-1. Not going down without a fight. 0-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit, center field. Those Knights feeling some energy. Brings up Matt Bysham In for the pitcher, just his second AB of the season. He has been dying to hit. Showing bunt. Pulls back. It's called a strike. Matt Bysham spends BP just talking about what he would do up at the plate. Right here, just got to get a bunt down. Pulls back, called strike 2. Crowd is loud. No sign of a bunt yet from Matt. Pickoff move, Benechek back safely. Closer play than probably should have been. Another pickoff move, Benechek again safe at first. The 0-2. Swing and a chopper. Get into right. Garcia gloves. It's a wild throw. Benechek is at second. Matt Bysham. Well, that's what he'll do up at the plate.
This is right, correct? Like names and everything. I'll wait till after this inning. Let's go, Drew!
First 2 men aboard. Back to the top of the order. Drew Williams up at the plate. Representing the tying run. Showing bunt. Tried calling time. Bunts it foul. He was up at the plate last night in the same spot, just trying to get a bunt down. Couldn't get it done there. Chance to redeem himself here. Stepping off is Grant. Gavin Dupre is on deck. 2 on, nobody out. Pops the bunt up, and it goes foul. He's going to go talk with Chris King. Did the same thing last night. Popped 2 bunts foul. Do they try to get him to lay one down again with 2 strikes? A little pep talk from Chris King. This is a big spot. Get those runners into scoring position if you can. Josh Huber is running at first. He's dealing with a hand injury, but he can run. He's swinging. Line drive, center field. Benechek is going to stay put. The bases are loaded with nobody out. The tying run on first base. You know what? Forget the bunt. Back-to-back times, Creekside comes up to the plate trying to lay down a bunt. Back-to-back times, 0-2. And now up to the plate comes Gavin Dupre. Matt Cleveland out to talk to Garrett Grant. He has not allowed more than 3 runs the entire season. But Creekside, they've got some juice right now, something we haven't seen from them offensively in a month, where they're coming up to the plate right now and they're stepping up with confidence that they're going to get the job done. Now Gavin Dupre trying to keep it going. He's got 3 ducks on the pond and the tying run on first base with nobody out. It's Dupre, Belichick, and Morton. First pitch is a strike. Dupre has grounded out twice. That's what Grant runs here. A ground ball, chance for 2. The 0-1. Can't catch up to the heater. 2 strikes on him now. Big spot here. Bases loaded. 5-2 game, top of the 5th. Here's the 0-2. Fastball swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 down. Brings up Connor Belichick. Nobody else the Knights would want up in this spot. Their top hitter up at the plate. Well above 400 on the season. 5 home runs. The first pitch to Belichick. Hit him! Took one to the dome. He doesn't care because the Knights get a run on the scoreboard. Ball player. Now Parker Morton with the tying run in scoring position. Now the athletic trainer coming out for Belichick, who does not seem keen on moving from first base. Parker Morton had the moment of the year in the playoffs last year against Lake Mary. A 3-run double. Tying run on second base. Grant comes set. Here's the pitch. Up and in for a ball. This place is loud. The 1-0. Into the zone for a strike. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, chased down and away. 2-strike count. One and 2. Grant comes set. Here's the pitch. Takes one outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Fouls it off. Huber on third. Williams on second. Belichick on first. 1 out. Time called at the plate. Grant has not moved for the last 20 seconds. Comes set. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Brings up Zach Jackson. Big spot. Tying run on second base. A rare strikeout from Parker Morton. Grant comes set. First pitch to Jackson. Takes one right down Broadway. 0-1. The second pitch to Jackson. Takes outside. 1-1. Grant comes set. Here's the pitch. Chases one down and away. Same pitch he got Morton to chase for the second strike. Everyone making noise. The 1-2. Swing and strike. Foul tip. Wasn't caught. Creekside catches a break. Another chance for Zach Jackson. I'm expecting the heater here. Here's the pitch. Fastball, swing and a miss, strike 3. The Knights get one, but strand the tying run in scoring position. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Game day is here. Does your lawn look like a winner or a losing team? At Captain's Lawn Services, we tackle overgrown grass, rough edges, and messy yards so you can focus on the big game. Our expert mowing, trimming, and edging will have your lawn looking championship ready all season long. Don't get sidelined by yard work. Call Captain's Lawn Services today and let us handle the groundwork while you cheer on your team. Captain's Lawn Services. Your lawn, our game. Bottom of the 5th inning, back to a 2-run game. Devin Crown stepping up for Spruce Creek. First pitch to him from Matt Bisham. Goes outside, entered in relief in the 4th and struck out the side. Thrown with a little extra oomph tonight. Calls time and takes a little walk behind the mound. Back up on the mound. Here's the pitch. Nasty slider for a strike. Connor Belzik out to chat with Matt, making sure everything's okay. The 1-1. Slider down and away. Finds the zone. Devin Crown in a 2-2 count. Bisham will run it up into the low 90s with this fastball. Mixing in that slider as well. A couple other pitches. Fastball low. Velocity's been down a little bit as of late. The 3-2 is sent to right. It is a foul ball. Still 3-2. Bisham's limping. I think there's something wrong with his right foot or leg. He's not putting much weight on it. Shakes off a sign. Steps off. Another 3-2. Goes up and in. Ball 4. Now LJ Edwards to the plate. A double and a 3-run bomb from him. One on, nobody out. First pitch to Edwards in the zone. Pickoff move and back safely is Crown. I mentioned at the top of the broadcast this place is going to fill in as the game get on, and it has. Good showing out here in an electric atmosphere for game 2. Good contact off the bat of Edwards into right field. 2 on, nobody out. I think you could throw LJ Edwards a pin right now and he'd hit it. The entire playoffs, LJ Edwards here in the regionals, this is the 4th game he's played in. He's only been retired 3 times, and all of those came last night. First pitch to Badalato, misses. Bisham set. The 1-0. Now 2-0. I think something's not right with Matt right now. We've seen him stepping off, favoring that leg, and he's missing the strike zone now. Two and one now the count. Time called as Belichick will go have a chat with Matt Bisham. Back to a 2-run game. I keep going back to that play, the error in right. Could very well be a tie game right now. Spruce Creek either way, threatening here in the 5th. Showing bunt. Lays it down. Barehanded by Belichick. Retires Badalato. Two runners in scoring position. after the sack bunt. Brings up Payson Garcia. Singled and scored on that error. Back in the third. Infield in for Creekside. Crown on third, LJ Edwards on second. And a chance here to maybe put the series away with a couple of runs on the board. The 1-0. Fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Knights infield is shifting. The shortstop, Aiden Benechek, is now over to second. Ryan Robinson to short. Sends this one to right. That's down. Williams gloves it. Only going to score 1. It's 6-3. Now Nate Ricco to the plate. My Mac is almost dead, and this charger is not working. Oh, it's finally. I really want you guys to see the end of this game. Runners at the corners. 6-3. Ricco takes a strike 1-1. Bisham delivers. A ground ball to short. Benechek to second for 1. Throw to first. Double play! Knights get out of the inning. 1 run scores. Back to a 3-run game as we hit the 6th. Creekside down by 3, 6th inning. Garrett Grant out on the mound. The Knights have put up more runs on Grant than all but one team this season. 3 is the most he's allowed in a single game. Bisham up the middle. Glove by Crown at short. Throw to first just in time. 1 down. Brings up Tavern Blancett. The Knights down by 3. They got 5 outs to work with. First pitch to Blancett. In the zone for a strike. 1 for 2 with a double thus far. Here's the 0-1. Misses for a ball. Count even at 1 apiece. Fouled back, 2-strike count. The Knights are fighting, and you can say that about them. Okay, this is one of the toughest pitchers you can face. 4th nationally in wins, 7 shutouts in 11 appearances. Not many guys have touched him this year. The Knights aren't going down easy against Spruce Creek. Pitch count's starting to get up there for Grant. Here's the 1-2. Just misses for ball 2. I think Blancett might have thought that was strike 3. Look back and let out a breath of relief. This will be pitch number 98. Swing and a miss, strike 3. I gotta imagine CJ Asbill after this, the closer for Spruce Creek. He got the win in the second regular season contest between these two. Aiden Benechek got that 5th inning started with a single. Strike 1 on Benechek. Oh, and 2. Benechek digs back in. Grant with the 0-2. Down and away for a ball. He's crossed the century mark. .102 on the way. Up and away. 2-2 now on Benechek. Bases empty with 2 outs. Another 2-strike pitch, froze him for strike 3. A 1-2-3 inning will mark the end of the night for Garrett Grant. Bottom of the 6th, Spruce Creek trying to add some runs ahead of the 7th when we come back. Tonight's game is brought to you by Happy Pools, Jacksonville's hometown pool service. At Happy Pools, we care enough to know your name when you call, but we're also big enough to handle all your pool care needs. Right now, new customers get their first 3 months of service for just $99 a month when you mention this ad. Text Creekside 25 to 904-980-8512 to see if you qualify and see why more local families trust Happy Pools to keep their pool happy.
Get local sports on demand with Action Sports Jax 24/7. All sports, all local, all the time. From the locker room to the field, the Jacks, high school football, the Jacksonville Armada, and don't forget the Brett and Austin Show.
They're all in on Trevor. Of course.
Download the Action News Jax Now app, available wherever you stream or at actionnewsjax.com. TV, phone, laptop, desktop. Action Sports Jax 24/7. Jacksonville sports, all the time.
6-3 game now. Bottom of the 6th inning. And up to the plate, Justin Cronin, 7-8-9 due up. No hits, 0 for 6 this part of the order. Isham stepping off on the mound. Back on with a smile. I think something happened with Belizik. First pitch just low. 1-0 on Cronin. Fouled away. Good reflexes from Robbie McCloskey. I think everyone dodged that one as it was shot over to the dugout. Robbie, the pitching coach, took a foul ball, I believe in that series against Timber last week. Didn't react, just called the next pitch. 2-1 now on Cronin. That one just up. It's been close misses in this AB. Goes back to the slider. Drops that one back into the zone. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Goes back to that slider and it's fouled away. Another 2-2. Froze him. Fourth strikeout out of the pen from Matthew Bisham. One away. Mason Sanders stepping up for Spruce. He's 0 for 2, a fly out and a strikeout for him. Showing bunt. Fouled it off Belizik, I believe. Count now 0-1. I doubt he tries for another bunt. The surprise factor gone. Outside with that pitch, a ball and a strike on the left fielder. The 1-1. Fouled away. 2-strike count. Spruce Creek this year undefeated when scoring more than 5 runs, 5 or more. A whopping 25-0 when scoring 5 or more. The 1-2 pitch. Line drive, caught by Benechek at short. 2 away. Now Seamus Moylan with 2 outs. Matt Bisham still giggling out on the mound. Still laughing as he releases the pitch. Pop foul out of play. Oh, 0-1 count. Make it 0-2. Moylan was one of the first 3 strikeout victims from Bisham in the 4th. Behind in the count. 2-strike offering. Into left for a base hit. Moylan gets the single, hands it back to the leadoff man. Tyler Boyesen steps up with a runner on first. Anthony Barton, I believe, is the runner for Moylan. Boyesen 1 for 2, a single, a strikeout, and a walk. That one gets away from Belizik, moves Barton into scoring position on the pass ball. That'll go down as a wild pitch. Slider away, 2-0. Runner in scoring position now with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. A chopper just foul. Boyesen digs back in. See that fastball for a strike. There it is. Swing and a miss. 2-2. You go back to the fastball after seeing him that late, or try to catch him with the slider? Goes with the fastball up. Count full. Bisham comes set. The 3-2. Froze him. Just outside for ball 4.
He just called that pitch a strike. I know, all night.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. That's one where you take a major risk taking that as a hitter. That's one where most of the time you say just protect the play. I don't think he was expecting fastball because no reaction to it. And hey, Boyesen wins on the take. Devin Crown steps up with 2 on, 2 out. 0-1. Devin Crown has reached base all 3 times. One's on a fielder's choice, one's on a single, one's on a walk. Foul tip into the glove. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch went with the slider, stayed back on it, and fouled it away. Another 0-2. Shoots that fastball into right, and making the catch is Drew Williams. Last chance coming up for Creekside. They trail by 3. They need 3. 9-1-2 coming up when we return. Triple Crown Fence is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports. Transform your space with our high-quality fences. Whether you're looking for privacy, security, or a touch of elegance, we've got you covered. At Triple Crown Fence, we pride ourselves on craftsmanship and durability. Our expert team ensures a seamless installation process so you can enjoy peace of mind and enhance your property's curb appeal. Call us today at 305-331-9377 for a free estimate. Your dream fence is just a phone call away. First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports and Creekside Baseball. They have the area's largest selection of lights, fans, and home decor. Be sure to stop by and browse their selection on Phillips Highway across from the Avenues Mall at 10130 Phillips Highway. They look forward to helping you with your lighting needs soon. Seventh inning, C.J. Asbill on for the save. Pitching changes brought to you by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. When you're ready to make a change for your home or auto insurance, go to bwquote.com. Asbill making his 16th appearance, gone 19 innings, 2.58 ERA, struck out 29 while walking 1. Schlegel hitting in place of Bisham. Schlegel, Williams, Dupre due up. Takes one and skies it to center. Boyesen makes the catch, one down. Back to Williams now. Singled after coming in for Libby. Takes a strike. Foul back, 0-2. Third pitch to Williams, driven down the left field line. That one's down. Williams will have a double. Well, now if Dupre can get on base, brings the tying run to the plate. And that tying run would be Connor Belzic. One on, one out. Asbill's pitch to Dupre. Swing and a miss at strike one. Pop foul out of play. 0-2 the count. Asbill comes set. Couple looks towards second. Goes up high, and Dupre chases. Knights down to their last out. Brings up Connor Belizik. Just trying to stay alive. Was hit by a pitch that drove in a run in the 5th. First pitch, outside for a ball. Hitless so far tonight. Time called at the plate. Chases one down and away, 1-1. Williams on second. Belizik takes down in the left-handed batter's box. Parker Morton is on deck. Belizik trying to get it to him. The 2-1. Big swing and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Knights down to their last strike. The 2-2 from Asbill. Foul back. We'll do it again. Another pitch to Belizik. Sends another one foul. After a couple 2-strike foul balls, we'll do another 2-2. Here's the pitch. Little jam shot to left, Crown under it, and Spruce Creek is moving on to the regional finals. Well, Creekside fought. Attempted the comeback. Got back into the game, but in the end, Spruce Creek prevails with a 6-3 win. And good season for the Knights. Put up 18 wins. Tough region. The Knights compete. Some great moments this year, and the Knights will finish out the season with a record of 18-13, falling to Spruce Creek in the regional semifinals. And as for me, well, this is my last time putting on the mic for this Creekside baseball team. For the past 5 years, it's been hell of a ride, and I can't thank you guys enough for tuning in and watching each game, even if just watching for a minute. It has been a program kind of grown up with, and came in with a high squeaky voice and enter as an adult and exit as an adult. Creekside, thanks for having me for one last time. I'm Noah Schlick signing off, saying good night from Spruce Creek.